This is my car. It doesn't belong to the bank, it's mine. I've paid this off in less than 2 years. Now imagine if you could do that. What would you do with all that extra money? Hold up. You haven't paid it off as yet. Let me show you how. I'm Devon Naika, Retirement and Investment Specialist at Retirement Wellness SA. I specialize in creating personalized solutions for retirees and helping them live the best life possible with the money they have. But today, we're doing something completely different. I'm going to be sharing with you my 12, maybe there's a bonus towards the end, proven techniques that have helped me settle this vehicle in less than 2 years. I have to stress that all of these techniques have worked for me and they might not necessarily work for you. So you need to analyze them carefully and choose the ones that you feel practical. To begin with, we start off with beginning with the end in mind. First, you need to be motivated. Unless you've got a lot of money in your bank, it's unlikely you're going to settle your vehicle overnight. This means you have to be committed. A lot of people would love to settle off their car, but very few people actually put in the effort. You can't get a good body if you're not going to go to the gym. Are you willing to put in that effort? Well, it starts by watching this video. I found the easiest way to stay committed and motivated is to begin with the end in mind. Think about all of the things that you can do with all that extra money once your car is settled. It will help if you can create a vision board. To do this, take an A3 page or larger and stick pictures of the things that motivate you and that you can do when you are settled with your vehicle. Next, choose one thing as a reward for yourself once you settle your car. Make it meaningful because this will be your motivation throughout your journey. 2. A higher deposit. When purchasing your new car, it would help if you put in a higher deposit. Now I know this seems pretty obvious, but over the years, I've helped so many clients who've got large sums of money in their bank accounts and have paid small deposits to their car. Guys, I can assure you, the interest you pay on your car is far higher than the interest you're earning at the bank. It makes sense to put in a higher deposit. This means that there's a smaller amount that will be on finance, and it'll also make it easier for you to settle this balance quickly. Now, you don't have to deplete your bank account. So as a rule of thumb, you need 3 to 6 months of income as an emergency fund. Anything that is beyond that should be moved towards your car. 3. Shop around for the best interest rates. The banks are extremely competitive. By shopping around at the different banks, you can choose the one offering you the best interest rate. A lower interest rate means a lower installment. And you can use that saving towards your vehicle. Let me explain. Let's assume Bank A offers you 10% and Bank B offers you 9%. Whatever that 1% works out to every month, you can channel that towards your vehicle. Number 4 is balloon payment and a longer term. Now, this is a very unorthodox method and definitely not for everyone. A balloon payment or a residual is basically a portion of your vehicle price that is kept aside and you have to pay as a lump sum at the end, which is your last installment. For example, let's assume your vehicle price is $300,000 and you take a balloon payment of 10%. That's $30,000. This $30,000 is kept separately and not included as part of that monthly installment. This means the monthly installment is a little bit lower. Financing over a longer term also reduces your monthly premium. So assume your initial term was 5 years, 60 months. Your installment will be calculated over that 60-month period. However, if you started off with a 6-year period, 72 months, it's now the same finance amount, but over a longer period will result in a lower monthly premium. I took the balloon payment or the residual option, as well as financing over the longer term. This allowed me to pay the lowest possible premium. Now, there's a psychology behind this. Assume before doing this, I was able to contribute 8,000 Rand a month, and I could afford this. And let's assume after doing this, my premium dropped to 6,000 Rand. This means a saving of 2,000 Rand monthly. Now, I kept up with my 8,000 Rand payment because I could afford this initially. I imagine if you could do this. This means that you'll be paying more every single month. This is going to make you feel confident. It's going to make you proud of yourself. You also have the space, if an emergency comes up, to reduce your payment or pay less. Now, my intention here was always to settle the vehicle sooner, and so I did. And your intention needs to be the same. The danger with this technique is if you lack discipline, you're actually going to pay more in interest. So use this wisely. Number 5, let's make it a date. Set a date or a month when you aim to settle your vehicle. Now, here's my secret. I knew I'd be able to pay this vehicle off in, let's say, 5 years. And I also knew, using the techniques that I had in mind, I'd be able to settle this vehicle off in 4 years' time. Now, I set my initial date at the midway point, 4.5 years. Next, every month, I look at other techniques that I've mentioned in this video to pay a little extra. This, in essence, will draw your settlement date closer. It was a motivation and a challenge for me to do this. And if you really, really, really want to settle your car, if you are hungry and determined, I know you'll be able to settle it sooner than the date you set. Number 6, pay off all other debt. If you have a credit card, an overdraft, or even clothing accounts, it might be better for you to settle this first. And the reason for this is the interest rates in these facilities are generally higher than the interest you pay on your car. Assume your credit card is at 15% interest and your car is at 10%. It makes financial sense to settle that credit card first. Now, you need to make sure that once you settle your credit card, you're not going to be using it up. So in essence, please make sure you cut that. Also remember to bump up your car installment. If not, your mind is going to find another way to spend this money. Number 7, load your car as a beneficiary on your bank account. Add your vehicle finance company as a beneficiary on your bank account. Now make sure you're using the correct reference number when you're doing this. We spend 100 Rand so easily these days, and you're probably not going to miss that. Every month, as soon as you get paid, transfer 100 Rand into your vehicle finance. And every time you go shopping and you get a saving, immediately transfer this difference to your car. What do I mean by this? Let's assume you want to purchase an item for 1,000 Rand and you happen to get this on sale for 800 Rand. Transfer that 200 Rand towards your car. It's only a saving if you are saving it. Otherwise, it's going to be spent on something else. Number 8, car insurance cashback. Many vehicle insurance companies offer cashback at the end of a year. Try to maximize on this. The one I have pays me a bonus according to how I drive. The better I drive, the bigger the bonus. This keeps me driving safe and allows me to earn extra cash. Once you get your payment, make sure you transfer the entire amount to your car finance. This lump sum will have an immediate impact on your settlement value. Number 9, bank rewards program. This is a biggie. The banks offer excellent rewards programs. I analyzed my bank's rewards program and I identified ways to get the maximum reward. My wife did the same. Together, we were generating a monthly return that was more than half our car installment. You heard right, more than half the car installment. Every month, we would use this additional amount towards settling off our vehicle. At present, we make around 5,000 Rand a month from the bank rewards program alone. It's huge, and you can do this. Once you get into the habit, it's easy. It also teaches you to manage your finances better. Number 10, medical aid rewards program. Just like the banks, our medical aid offers a rewards program. We did the same with our medical aid. This too generated a significant saving for us once we attained the highest level. We got discount from various providers. For example, to change the tires in our vehicle cost around 8,000 Rand, including the fitting, balancing and alignment. Our medical aid offers us a rewards program that gave a 25% discount. This is a saving of 2,000 Rand. We used that saving towards settling the car. This seems like a small saving, but it's just from one provider. Our medical aid has so many providers that we could use to generate more savings. Imagine what you could do when you take advantage of this feature. 11. Your SARS tax refund. When I had my tax refund paid from SARS, I immediately transferred the entire amount towards my vehicle finance. This prevented me from spending this money on anything else. Now a bonus here, if you are married, your partner can do the same. Please look out for a video on how to get a tax refund every year. 11 is salary increase. Whenever you get a salary increase, try to stick to your same budget. Immediately transfer the extra amount towards your finance account, or contact your finance house and ask them to raise your debit order. Try to look for opportunities to excel at work. You have to sow before you reap. Give off 200% to your work and you will be rewarded with bonuses, a salary increase, or a new position. Think about it. After you settle off your car, what are you going to do with all that extra cash? 12. Birthday and Christmas gifts. I spoke to my family and friends and requested that they give me cash for these special occasions. You guessed it, I paid all of this cash towards my vehicle. Would you like a bonus tip? Here it is. Settlement value savings. The interest calculated on your vehicle is done over the term of your finance. So assume your finance is over a 5-year period. Interest is calculated in that period. If you settle your vehicle within 4 years, the 1-year saving is a saving for you, and that will reduce your settlement value. This is an excellent motivation. Call your finance company and ask them for the settlement figure. You will see that it is lower. I also want you to review your statement every month. Most often, we simply delete the email or we don't even open the letter. Read it. Look at the interest that you're paying. Compare it with the interest that you paid last month. Let this be your motivation. If you paid 10 Rand less interest this month compared to last month, it's a saving. It's 10 Rand less in interest and 10 Rand more towards your capital balance. Compare it against 6 months and a year ago. Look at the interest and feel proud of yourself that every month you're getting closer and closer to your vehicle being yours and no longer your bank's. Okay guys, that's my tips for settling your wheels sooner. Please post your comments and let me know if you found this helpful. If you did, please click the thumbs up sign. Now I'm sure you're going to find some amazing ideas on how to do this even better, so please post that in the comments and let's help our fellow friends.
This episode was proudly brought to you by Z360 Productions. Build trust in the marketplace by producing high-quality graphic and video content. We deliver to your inbox on a monthly basis. Contact Z360 today.